How are you, blessed? Let me just pause them.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'll just pause them in the background.
Okay, so I had really bad signal, but if I lose you, I'm going to the doctor. I'll jump back on.
No worries. So I noticed that Beck and Sammi were trying to paint me out to be this massive bully, which I have said some really disgusting things to Beck and Sammi. This all started 2 years ago. I think you would know my friend Mel.
Yeah, I know
Mel from
really
Australia,
well.
Aussie Mel.
Yeah.
Mel's husband was very sick. Beck had bagged Mel out, put up video clips of saying she hopes Mel's husband dies, even up until 3 days ago. That for 2 years they've been saying they hope Mel's husband dies. So as Mel's real dear life friend, I decided that enough was enough and that I was going to get online and defend my friend, no matter what it took. Have I done disgusting things? Have I said gross things? Absolutely. But I will do anything in defense of my friend. And these people are not going to sit here and paint themselves to be the victim when they're willing participants in this. And they targeted
like I just told Beck before I dropped out, I watched your videos. I don't know if you maybe took the channel down for a minute or something. I don't know. Anyways, I couldn't find your channel. The videos that I saw you make, I've never seen any on Sammi. They were really Beck that I saw. Like I just told her, I giggled at them. And I didn't see, any bad, horrible behavior from you. You know what I mean? I didn't. I could laugh with you at what you were doing. You're just reviewing her videos.
I will be honest. I have said disgusting things. At this stage, I have said disgusting things. I will totally own my part in it.
Well, what we can do, we got to own it and then move on. It's just, I don't know. Sammi heard it. I played a clip this morning, which I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't popped into Sammy's. It's been months probably. And I had to be up early for the doctor. She was the only one on. I popped in there and she played a clip. And Mel will tell you, she knows addiction is very close to my heart. Always has been. I have a lot of personal experience with it. And in this clip, you were calling her a junkie. And it just broke my heart. And look, the thing with Sammi, I know Sammi has a mouth on her. I know that. Okay, I've watched her for many, many years. That is what, when I saw her, my jaw hit the ground. I was like, what the hell? And that's what that's who she is. Have I seen an improvement in Sammi? Yeah, I have. But, everybody's story is their own. And it bothers me when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Y'all can talk all the shit you want to about each other. That doesn't bother me. Just
I'm the daughter. I'm the daughter of an addict. I'm the daughter of an addict. If Sammi wants to come and wish my friend dead, call Ashley Claire a pedophile, say that I raped my son, I will bring her addiction to the table, particularly when she was on the nod no more than 4 days ago. She's still active in her addiction.
Be careful with that, Michelle, especially when you just said your mom's an addict. It's not worth it. It's not. To talk about somebody else's addiction, it's not. I know how you feel. I think the world of Ashley Claire. I do. She's a friend in my personal life. She has my personal phone number.
So why does Sammy's addiction not hold her accountable for her words? If she can go at other people's very, very delicate spots and target people where it hurts, why can we not go back at her on the same level?
She should absolutely be held accountable. Can you hear me?
So but she can call other people pill addicts and junkies. So why is it okay for her?
No, she shouldn't. It's not. It absolutely isn't. It's not okay for anyone to do that.
So and this is never, and you know what? I wasn't even fighting with Sammi. Sammi chose to insert herself into the back and forth that I had with Beck after I ignored Beck for 2 years. We ignored Beck for 2 years. After 2 years, the gloves are off, in my opinion. Sammi decided to insert herself. There's been many times that I've said, Sammi, don't insert yourself and I won't come for you. But if you continue to insert yourself, I will continue to come for you.
Let me ask you this, Michelle. Do you think there could be any kind of resolution at this point? Or do you think it's just going to keep going and going and going?
I would be happy to let it go. But there's people behind the scenes like Moo and Lisa Lee and Scotty Stacey fanning the flames. My only issue is with Beck. My only issue is with Beck. And if other people want to insert themselves into it, they become collateral damage.
I mean, I've been there. I fought that fight. You know what I mean? I went to bat for my friends. I know how you feel. If I were to hear something like that about Ashley or Mel, it would hurt me. I would have to say something.
But you also know Ashley and Mel well enough to know that they've done nothing to deserve this.
Well, I know, like I just told Beck, weren't these your good friends? Weren't these your good friends? Yes, I know that. I know who these people are personally. So, I mean, you can't, when it comes to them, you know, you can't tell me who they are because I know them personally. Mel is on my Facebook. She sees my children. I talk to her. You know what I mean? So, no, yes, I would be hurt. I would absolutely be hurt for either one of them if I were to witness something like that. I get that. But, again, with Beck, it's hard. With both of them, you know, when they get on something, they go. And I'm at this point. Is there a resolution, you know, to this, or what the outcome?
I have no interest in any resolution with these people. I have no interest in any resolution with these people. And I will. And while ever Sammi wishes people dead who I know in real life and I care about in real life, while ever she accuses other parents of raping their children, I will go at exactly what she's shown us, because Sammi has not shown us any. Sammi has not shown us any redemption arc of trying to get sober. It's all lip service.
Okay,
Sammi was snorting on stream 4 days ago. So I can't respect her recovery when she doesn't respect it herself. I'm not going to respect something she doesn't respect.
That's her own struggle, though. You know, that's her own struggle. I just can't judge someone for their own struggle because I see too many in my real life, as you can probably with your mother. You know the struggle. You see how hard it is. For others, it's harder than some. And like I told Sammi today, it's your own path, it's your own story, it's your own journey. And Sammi may be a person that has to be on Suboxone for the rest of her life. She has to be able to provide her family with the quality of life they deserve, is what I told her. And that's what she needs to focus on.
And that would all be well and valid if Sammi didn't continually get up in the middle of the night, say the most foul shit about people, and then in daylight want to cry my mental health, my addiction. You can't hide behind that. You can't hide behind
be accountable for every action. I tell my kids all the time, every action has a reaction, every consequence, whether it's good or bad. So, no, we got to be held accountable for our every action.
So I will continue to call Sammi whatever I feel is necessary, but Sammi didn't even need to be in the middle of this. My entire issue was with Beck. And I don't see why one drug addict should be able to get up online and taunt people and harass people and say the most foul shit about people, or allow other people on their platform to say this, and she's a protected species because she has an addiction.
No, I don't think she's a protected. Absolutely not with that. I just think there's so many other things that people can go at other than addiction and things. That's it. But
if you come up online on the nod and you snort OxyContin off books in front of people and you brag that you're taking drugs and Sammi has got up after people worked tirelessly to get her into rehab, crushed an OxyContin on a book and snorted in front of them. If she doesn't respect her recovery, I don't have to respect it either.
And some people feel that way. I just can't. I can't do that. I mean, I'll fight with you to your last breath, you know, with your addiction. I did it. I just buried my boyfriend last month. I fought with him till his last breath. And I guess that maybe that's why I have a different outlook on it, because I've had so many deaths impact my life. I really honestly believe that. And I think that's my soft spot like that.
Also, do you also know that Sammi and Beck have got up and told Carly to gut herself? And they've mocked herself.
I don't know anything. Nothing. I know none. Like I said, I just popped in there this morning. I had to be at the doctor early this morning. And no, I don't know any of the backstory. I was up there asking questions. That's what I was doing.
And I probably come off as aggressive. And look, I've said foul shit to these people, but it gets to a point where you've got to get in the gutter and fight with them. It's at that point.
And, you know,
Like, it's at that point
it
with
that
Sammi.
way. I just do. I wish that Sammi and Beck, you know, could go do their little thing and leave. You know, if you're saying Ashley, Mel, Carly, all these people I care about. I've known them for years, and it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. No. If you're asking me, is that behavior okay? No, it absolutely is not.
Well, thank you for coming to listen. I just wanted to put out the names because Sammi and Beck will get up here and paint this amazing story that they are the victims in all of this. We've all seen Beck do this to every single person in her life.
Well, like I told her, but you know, this is your cycle. This is what you do. I know it all too well. All too well.
And I will start respecting Sammi's sobriety when Sammi respects it. Until then, it just is what it is. And if it hurts her to give, we've all seen her, even in the last 2 weeks, on the nod, live streaming for 20 hours, asleep, dribbling. Like, she's not, let's not kid ourselves. And just because we've seen her once or twice looking fresh-faced, that she's sober or she's on a better recovery. She's just gotten better at hiding.
Well, it's always, I was going to say, it's always been a struggle for Sammi to admit. Even back then when me and Ashley and all this, you know, we're begging her, you know, please just tell us, we'll help you, you know, whatever it takes. That's something, you know, that she's always had a hard time doing. So that doesn't, you know, that's not surprising to me.
But Sammi can't lash. I think my point is, I don't like it when Sammi lashes out at other people, says foul shit, and then people say, well, that's just Sammi, and that's just.
I hear you.
To me,
you don't want her lashing out and then hiding behind. Well, from what I'm hearing you say is you are hearing, you know, this disgusting stuff from her, but you don't want her to be able to hide behind her addiction. And use that as
and that's the absolute cat. Yeah, absolutely. And if
I get that.
If she's going to call us, if she's going to be on the Not On live stream, don't think we're not going to bring that to everyone's attention and use it against you if you're going to say foul shit about people. It is what it is. Get off YouTube and get some help.